assembly? Should I save it?
Yeah, we might insert it. I mean, we might import it to drawing later on. But again, I mean, this should take you more than 2 minutes to assemble, right? So I'm gonna start with the standard. So right here it says only show standard formats. I don't want that. I want the ANSI landscape to use to utilize as my starting point. I'm gonna click OK. So I have this template that SOLIDWORKS has, but I want to delete everything and just start over. So I'm gonna right click, gonna edit sheet format, right? Just gonna delete everything.
Did you want that set up as a P? As a P?
Oh, an A. Again, it's so when I build parts or drawings, I'm only providing you guys with like a demonstration, right? I'm not gonna tell you how to build things. That's not how I structure any of my courses. If you want to go above and beyond and do your own template that you want to use later on, then go right ahead, right? I'll basically provide the tools, and you guys take those tools and create whatever you want. Does that make sense? You can follow me if you want, but
How do you delete the border? Edit sheet, we hit right click.
so if I selected it, right, so it turns blue, right click, and I'm just gonna hit delete.
Oh.
So before I do that, I just wanna add a grid. So I'm gonna go to inches. I switch my units to inches, and I'm gonna go to tools, options. I'll change the tab to document properties. I'm gonna go to grid, snap. I'm gonna display grid. I want minor lines, let's say 1. Let's do 1/4 of an inch. Go to system snaps. So only snap when grid is displayed. My grid is displayed. Click OK. I get this grid that I can snap to, right? If I'm creating a drawing that I want to use later on, I want everything to be somewhat symmetric, right? The nice thing about SOLIDWORKS, again, you get the same tools. I have my sketch tools. I have everything. I can smart dimension things with respect to that block. If I want to create a rectangle that has, let's say, your name or the company's name, and I want that to be 2 inches wide, then I just use smart dimensions to fully define that. I'm just gonna start with a corner rectangle, right? It shows where I can snap to. And each little square is 1/4 of an inch, right? Because I set it to 0.25 inches, but I set my grid to be 0.25. So let's say I want it to be 1/4 of an inch away, right? So I'm gonna select this point, and I'm gonna draw this rectangle. Okay. Again, editing my sheet. Let's say I want to import your company's logo or the school's logo, so I can go to insert, and I can insert a picture. All right, I can insert a link, whatever that is, whether it's your company's link, your email address. So I just downloaded the MCC logo from the MCC website. I'm going to import that. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna try to center everything, so might scale it up a bit, right? So I have lock aspect ratio, right? If I scale it up, it's gonna scale it both direction because my aspect ratio is locked. If I don't want it to be locked, depending on what it is, I can unlock that. I can change this height, or how long it is. Okay. Say I want to enclose that, create a lines to put that up. Right. Let's say I want to create. I'm gonna do a line here. Or let's do this. And I'm going to go to my annotation, and I'm going to create a note that says file name. Put a space right now. If it's black, that means it's always going to be there. I can go and change the font to, let's say, 16. I'm gonna start add another annotation here. Right, it shows that yellow line means they're on the same line. I want this to be linked, so I can do link to property. Let's do file name. I want the file name to be linked to the file name of the part file or assembly. So I'm gonna go to model found here. And for the property name, I'm gonna go to, let's say, file, folder name, file name. SolidWorks file name, click OK. I'm gonna move that around. Let's say I wanna load that up. Let's add another line here. Let's do jump into annotation. Let's do date. Add another note. I'm gonna go ahead and link that to this one. The date can be linked to this document, right? So I can go to current document, property name, and let's do last saved date. Let's do short date, long date. Let's do long date. Okay. Again, these are examples, right? You guys can do whatever you want with it. If I know that, let's say one property is not gonna, I don't want it to change, let's say company's name, then I can call it whatever company it is. And that doesn't have to be linked to a property, right? It's always gonna be the same. But like date, I wanna, let's say, when I created a description for a part, I want it to be able to grab that description and populate that note. Right, let's say again, so that makes your life so much easier. Let's say you spend a lot of time building that document. It's gonna grab everything. If you create a part and then you go to file properties and you put your name, the author, you put the description, all that stuff, it's gonna grab everything, populate that document. That make sense? So let's say I'm done. I'm gonna let's go to tools. I'm gonna go to options. I'm gonna turn my display grid. I'm gonna turn that off. And if I right click on it, edit sheet format. Well, I think I did it the other way. I did it the opposite way, but it should have been. I should have added so.
Should have been in the sheet format.
Exactly. I should have added that sheet right here. So let's. I mean, again, let's do. No, that's correct. Let's do.